Hey guys, welcome to the first clip of today's video. So my trip to Korea is really coming up. As of today, it is 8 days away, which is insane. So I have a lot of things to do to prepare, and I thought that I could take you guys along with me as I'm preparing for this trip. It is going to be 3 months long, so I have a lot of preparation to do, lots of packing, lots of getting things ready that I want to take with me. And one of the things is getting this room ready because it's pretty cluttered right now, and the last thing I want to do is leave a cluttered room and then come back to a cluttered room. So I want to make sure that things are in order here before I leave. And the biggest thing that I feel like I need to do is get this built. That is a new bookshelf. I have a lot of red books that can't fit on my bookshelf right now, and so my dad had a bunch of bookshelves and there was one that came that wasn't the right color, and so he gave it to me. So that's very nice. I got a free bookshelf, but I haven't built it yet because I've been procrastinating on it, quite honestly. I'm not the greatest at building things, but I finally need to do that. I can't keep putting it off, especially because I'm leaving really soon. So I think that's gonna be the first thing we're doing in this video, but I have a whole list of things that I need to get done before I leave. I have a lot of studying Korean that I want to get done. I'm trying to get really ahead in the studies. Buying some things. I need to get a haircut so I don't have to get one while I'm there. And then I'm getting my laptop repaired because I've been using my desktop this whole time because my laptop has been just like broken for a while, and I'm like, that's another thing I've been procrastinating on because it's just a complicated thing to figure out. So it's finally at a repair place, and I'm really hoping that it can be ready to go before I need to leave. So I'm probably going to be working on that as well. I need to set it up, get all my editing software on there and ready to go so that I can keep editing and keep making videos while I'm over abroad. So that is definitely going to be a thing. And I'm also probably going to be reading as well during this week. Last week I read the second Mistborn book, The Well of Ascension, and oh my, I'm just like fully in love with Brandon Sanderson's writing. I feel like the beginning portions were definitely like not a whole lot was happening, but it wasn't boring. And so I'm like, wow, this is impressive. Basically, all the things that were happening were like character stuff and political stuff, and there wasn't a whole lot plot-wise going on, but I was still like really liking it. Shadow, why? Why? But then the ending came. And it totally smacked me upside the head. Oh my goodness. So I gave it a 4.5 because it was just really good. And right now I'm reading the second book in the Defy the Night series by Bridget Kemmerer. So, and that's going really well so far. I'm about a third of the way through, 35% of the way through. I started reading it yesterday, and it's definitely, it's taking a cool turn because last book we were basically just in this one location, like this one city, and now we're really branching out and we're like going on an ocean voyage type thing. And so I'm really excited for that because I don't really know why, actually, but anytime there's like an ocean voyage or like something that takes place on a ship, it's always super intriguing to me. Like one of the first book talk books that I read was Daughter of the Pirate King, and that was really fun to read because of that reason. I just love that vibe, like pirate vibe. It's like sick. It's sick. I love it. And I've heard that there's like one series called Fable that I saw this other booktuber talk about, and it wasn't really on my radar before as a pirate book, but apparently it is. And so that's definitely like moved it up on my to be read list because that sounds really awesome. So, but this has also been a big thing of me preparing to leave. I've been downloading books like mad on this to just to build my library for the travel and while I'm there and stuff. I just want to get as many books as possible on here just to be accessible. So I've been doing that a lot as well. So yeah, just a lot of preparations going on, but I think now is the time that I'm going to finally start building that dang bookshelf. Let's see how that goes. I really hope nothing goes wrong. Here is what I'm working with right now. There's these stacks of books. There's like 4, and then there's this all over here that is all read and that need to go on the shelves. These are my shelves right now, and a lot of it is unread books because I don't really have anywhere to put them. Yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of how it ended up. These are all read, but these aren't. So I also like accidentally got a second copy of Guild, so that's why it's like right there. I don't know what to do with it now. So that's fantastic, and yeah, it's just really cluttered. I have a couple books still in there that I haven't taken out of the bag for some weird reason, and then I have my Barnes & Noble bags, yay! So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try my darndest to build this shelf. It should fit right here. That is the goal, that's the hope. I measured it, and it seems like it will, but yeah, let's go ahead and try. Alrighty, I finished the shelf. Had to take a break because tonight's family night and family is important. So I spent time with them. Then I came back and finished it. So yay, I finally got that done. And now I'm gonna put the books on it. I'm not really going for like super decorative, super pretty right now. I'm just trying to put the books on and then maybe organize them later. I don't know if I'm going to spend a whole lot of time doing that. I'm just gonna put them on, but let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, I'm pretty happy with this so far. Obviously, I have a lot of gaps to fill. I don't own all the books in all these series that I've read. Like, I have a couple that are being borrowed right now, and a couple that I have yet to buy, even though I've read them already. So, I'm not a rich girl. I'm not a rich person. I can't afford to buy every book that I've read, so I can't wait till my collection is a little more complete. But here's what we're working with right now. I'm still really happy with it. Can't wait to completely fill up all of this, especially when my TBR stuff starts to flood on over here. I'm hopefully going to be reading a lot when I'm in Korea. I'm really hoping so. It's going to be all digital, probably, but it'll still be reading, so yay. Alright, I am just going to be reading some more of Defy the Night tonight, Defend the Dawn, and then whatever else I do to complete the list, I'll tell you guys. Tomorrow is going to be a fun day. I'm probably not going to do any of the things on the list tomorrow. I'm going to be going and celebrating a friend's birthday at an amusement park, so I'm excited about that. I'll see you guys later. Hello again, guys. Went to the amusement park yesterday. Managed to not get that sunburn. I reapplied sunscreen like 3 times and I still got a little bit sunburned. I love being super pale. I love it. But most of it faded overnight, so I think we're fine. But this came in the mail. It is a tripod specifically for your phone, and I just saw an advertisement for it and I was like, I feel like that's perfect for traveling and things like that, because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to take my actual camera everywhere, especially when I'm just moving out and about in Korea in the city. Like, I'm not sure how practical that would be for filming anywhere but my bedroom. So I got this for my phone, and it's like very fancy, very cool, pretty affordable too. I think it was $40, but it is like, look at how many positions it can do. It can do all kinds of things and it fits right in my pocket. So I was like, heck yeah, thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. But on the docket today is basically just studying Korean because my laptop is still not ready. Every time. My laptop is still not ready. I gave it to the repair people a week and a half ago, thinking that that would be enough time to fix whatever was wrong with it, because every other time I've needed something repaired, it's only taken like a few days. So I really wasn't expecting this, but the repairman, I guess, is busy around this time and he hasn't gotten to it. I've called them like every 2 or 3 days checking up on it, and I didn't feel the need to tell them that there was a due date that I needed it done by. I didn't think to tell them that because I didn't think it was necessary, but I finally told them today I need it by Friday because I'm leaving on Saturday for a trip for 3 months. So I need it by then. And he was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try my best. And so I'm like, I really need it. Like, I need it. So that's really stressful. If all else fails, I can ask my sister if I can take her laptop because she's going to come to Korea with me a couple months from now. And so she can like get it then. I don't know. So I'm trying not to think about that too much because not a whole lot is in my control. It just makes me wish that I had given it to them earlier because I thought that it wouldn't take this long, but now I wish I gave it to them earlier. So anyway, today there isn't much more I can do except for just studying, which is fine because I haven't been able to study anyway, so I'm just gonna take the opportunity that I can. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Alright guys, it is Monday, which means 5 days till my departure. And today I'm finally free to do like a lot of stuff. Like, I'm gonna knock out a lot of the stuff on my list. We're gonna go pick up my computer because apparently the problem was with the motherboard and I need a new motherboard, which I don't know a lot about computers, but that sounds really important. And he said that getting the part would take too long. I would miss, like, I would have to go without it. So instead, we are going to give it to Apple and see what they can do. And if they can't do anything, then I'm just gonna take it with me and repair it in Korea. So that's gonna be interesting, but let's hope that Apple can repair it. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get my hair cut. I'm gonna shop for a lot of like makeup and things that I need refills on to take, and then I'm gonna clean my cat's room, the little closet I have for my cat, so that it's easier for my family to take care of him while I'm gone. And that's kind of it. Oh, look at this, by the way. So it's a magnet, so it's not like stuck on there, so that makes it really nice. I can like take it off and on if it gets too bulky or some reason. It's very versatile. I was showing off it to my family and they're all like, I want one, what the heck. I really like it so far, and it's the fact that it's so compact. It's just makes it great. Not sponsored, but like, hey, if you want, it's a pretty good thing. Pretty good tripod. It's also like if you want to watch shows, you can just like pop it up, watch a show while you're eating or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and start on that. The first stop is going to be a repair shop, and then we're gonna take it to Apple. Let's go do that. Alright, so we just took it to Apple, and apparently they have even less than other repair places because they don't keep the parts in stock if it's like over 5 years old. And ours is 10. Ours is 10 years old. I really don't want to upgrade. I really like my computer. It has all the USB ports on it still. I definitely want to keep it, but there's no way to repair it in time. So I'm either just going to take my iPad and like edit on my iPad, or try and take it and see if the Koreans can repair it. But I'm kind of leaning towards just taking my iPad and learning how to edit on there. They're twisting my arm. I'm probably just gonna have to do that. So
I agree. I think that's what you should do.
Mom agrees. Her wisdom usually wins out. Haircut got. Check it out. Used to be down to here. So that was much needed. I haven't had a haircut in like a year. And I always get it layered because my hair, if it's all the same length, just gets too much. It just gets too much. My hair is like the perfect combination of thick, like a lot of it, but it's like fine. So it just gets tangled after 2 seconds. After I brush it, it just gets tangled after 2 seconds. So, oh, I love my hair. I love it so much. But so glad that's done. Yay. I did a little bit of reading while I got the haircut, but not a lot, because there was a lot of having to look up, down, side, whatever. But I did spend an ungodly amount of money at Ulta. I hate how much makeup costs. Like, I hate it. Being pretty is for rich people, basically, I've decided. So I did get a new hairbrush. So yay. But anyway, not that you care about that. I had to get literally the lightest shade. Every time I get makeup, I just have to look all the way at the end of the lightest shade, and sometimes that isn't even light enough, so that's fun too. I found that Clinique is like one of the only brands that actually carries my shade, so I just have to always get their stuff, even though it's freaking expensive. So anyway, got all that done. Very happy and excited about that. Alright, now I'm going to investigate what I can get on my iPad that would accommodate editing and downloading ebooks and stuff like that a computer would normally do. I just really hate like working and being productive on an iPad or a phone. Like, I feel like I need a computer for that, and so now I'm kind of having to go outside my comfort zone. I already do have a iPad keyboard, but I just ordered a mouse because I feel like it's just, I don't want my hand to be like this the whole time while I'm editing. That just sounds very uncomfortable. So I bought a mouse so that I wouldn't have to be doing that. It should come tomorrow, so it'll be here in time for me to see if it works or not. But yeah, I'm just gonna investigate and see if I could get CapCut or something like that. But as of right now, as I'm filming this, I don't really know I'm gonna be doing that, so I'm gonna go figure that out. Seems like even though my computer isn't repaired, I will still be able to do all the things that I would be doing on the computer. I will go ahead and see, but that's what it seems like. That's what the text said, that I could like edit and like do all that stuff on iPad. So that would be good, and that would also be nice for like travel. You know, having to carry an iPad and a computer would be a hassle, but just having to carry the iPad, that's pretty great. So I'm gonna check that out. Okay, hi. This is fantastic. This is amazing. So I'm trying to get Final Cut Pro for iPad, and it's not gonna let me get it. And so I looked at all the compatible iPads, and it has the iPad Pro 12.9 inch 5th generation, and then it has the iPad Pro 12.9 inch 6th generation, and I look over and mine is the 4th generation. So I'm just like, wow, how did that happen? So I'm going to have to learn a new editing software. Yay! Okay, so I know I've been doing a lot of complaining, but there is actually a lot to be thankful for, because I found out that I can do everything pretty much that I need to do on an iPad. And I found out also that iPad mouses were a thing, so I ordered one and it came the next day, and so I feel like I can actually kind of treat my iPad as a computer. It would kind of drive me crazy if I had to use the touch the whole time, but now that a mouse is a thing, I'm like, wow, this is mind-blowing. So I'm so grateful that I can just take my iPad and that can just be a substitute for my laptop, because it would have been a pain to take both my laptop and my iPad, and it would have been a pain to have to repair the laptop in order to even get a video out there. So I'm really glad that I can do this. It would suck if I got there and realized that I actually did need my laptop, but I don't think that will happen. Yep, really grateful about that. That is good news. I know that there's a lot to complain about because some things are going wrong, but there is also a lot of great things that I'm figuring out. So I'm really glad about that. Like, for instance, I got my info for the place that I'm going to be staying at yesterday, and the email said that the shared kitchen in the dorm is always going to be stocked with rice, eggs, and kimchi. And I was like, first of all, that's pretty hilarious, but also, like, that's probably gonna save me a lot of money and a lot of trips and stuff like that. Like, there's just a lot of things that I'm becoming thankful for and, like, becoming excited about. Like, oh, this is actually gonna be really great. I was worried about this thing, but it's actually gonna not be a big deal. Also, my ends feel so nice now. My ends were absolutely horrendous. I've just been feeling it. It's like, ooh, it feels so short because I'm so used to it being like down to my butt. So it's like, wow, this is so short, but it's still long. So, and it's also been easier to, it's been poofier, but it has also been easier to get it to be straighter because there's not as much of it. So yeah, there's a lot of great things. I'm really getting psyched. I'm really getting so hyped up for this trip. For the past few days, it has felt more bitter than sweet just because of how I'm gonna be leaving everyone and it's gonna be for so long and stuff. But I feel like that email, just like preparing me for the time there, just got me so excited that I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. This is so exciting. I've always wanted to do this. So yeah, I'm just getting really excited and really hyped up for it. I'm really glad that I am able to take you guys along with me and show you guys everything, because I feel like it's just gonna be too exciting to keep to myself. So I'm glad I have you.
A few moments later.
Okay, I have had such a roller coaster of emotions when it comes to this whole iPad computer debacle, and I know I just said all that stuff that I just said, but now I am really thinking I'm going to hate editing on this iPad. I've looked at several apps, at least the free ones, and they're just like, there's just something missing in all of them, and I don't know how much they can handle. This is what I mean by a computer just makes me feel better, because they can just handle so much more. And my videos are usually really long. Like, they're usually 30 minutes long or so, if not longer. So I kind of want to be able to edit super long videos on a software and be able to have it versatile. And I already been getting to know Final Cut Pro so well throughout the months that I've had this YouTube channel, and I just really don't want to leave it. I have an editing style already, and I really hate the idea of changing it, having to learn another software, and not even knowing what the limits are and like what I can even make with an iPad. I don't know. I feel like iPad is a good option if my videos were different, but I'm like, I always make long videos. Am I just gonna have to make short videos while I'm there? But I don't want to, because I want to be able to log away everything. So it's like, I don't know. Now I'm considering taking the computer again and trying to get it repaired there, because if that was an option, I would want it. I feel like that is the last option that I can do, is just take it and see what they can do there. And if that doesn't work, maybe then I'll be like, okay, last resort, I really have to use the iPad, even if it's hard, even if it can't handle like more than a few clips on an editing software. So I'm kind of leaning towards that now. I haven't talked with my parents about it yet. Let's see what they think. They're usually a lot wiser about that kind of thing. But oh man, it's just, I don't know what to do about this. But tomorrow I am planning on actually starting the packing process. We're getting there. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so that means it'll be 3 days until departure time, and I feel like that is a good time to start the packing process, just in case there are some things that I've forgotten. I want to give myself time to make sure that I have them, buy them, whatever needs to be done. Also with the editing thing, like, it's gonna take me forever on this. Like, there are some things, like there's a lot of keyboard shortcuts for Final Cut, and I don't know how to put keyboard shortcuts on an iPad. Like, it's not made for that. So it's gonna take even longer, and it already takes a long time. So there's just a lot with editing specifically that I'm really hesitant on. I'm like, if that is going to be the main thing I'm going to use this for, and it's not even doing that well, then what's the point? The only reason besides that I would take my iPad is to be able to draw on it. And so I think I am still going to take my iPad even if I do take my laptop. So yeah, I feel like it is overkill, but I feel like I need all of it. But yeah, we'll start the packing process. I should make lists of stuff to pack and stuff. My little sister had a good idea where she was like, I make a list of things that I pack in my suitcase, in my checked bag, in my carry-on, my backpack, pack and then make a list of things that I will buy here and things that I'll buy there, because there are some things that I want to hold off to buy while I'm there because it would just be kind of dumb for me to take it with me if they even have it there. So it would just take up space in the luggage that doesn't need to be taken up. So there's a whole science to this. There's a whole science to packing, and I've had the privilege of doing a lot of traveling growing up, so I am a little bit familiar with it, but it is nice to, you know, learn new methods to make the process more efficient, because it is a pretty unenjoyable process usually for me. I do not enjoy packing. So hopefully it will not be too excruciating, but that is the big plan for tomorrow. Also cleaning my cat's room. I haven't done that yet, but today I was able to do some more things. I was mainly like figuring out the iPad and stuff like that today, seeing what can be done with it, and it just seems like it can do everything a computer does but just a lot crappier. And that just isn't appealing. That isn't appealing to me when I can just use a computer that would do everything 10 times better. Like, and it sucks because I already have one. I have a computer, it just doesn't work. I also have a desktop. I wish I could take my desktop. Like, in a perfect world, I would just take my desktop. That would make everything so much easier. Like, just the same piece of equipment that I've been using. It's familiar. It's just huge and it's just not practical. So yeah, anyway, there's just a lot of different possibilities, and none of which are like 100% fantastic. So either way, I'm gonna have to be making compromises, and I am fully aware that this video has just turned into me ranting about these different problems, and I apologize. I apologize for that, but that is what happens when you're preparing for a 3-month-long trip. You need to think about these things. You need to like fully process them and make sure that you're making the right decision, because if you don't make the right decision, you're gonna have to deal with it for the next 3 months. And so I'm really trying to understand all the pros and cons and all the possibilities that can be considered. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I am not as happy with the iPad as I was in the beginning. So that's too bad, because I was really trying to be optimistic. Hey guys, it's just Wednesday. I didn't do what I thought I would do with this day, but it was still really productive. It was mainly a cleaning day. I cleaned a lot of my room. It's still not at the level that I want it to be when I leave, but I did clean up the floors and vacuum them. So is it just me, or does vacuumed floors just make everything look pristine? I don't know what it is. It's just like when I see the streaks in the carpet, I'm like, that's a clean room. It's still not that clean, but it is pretty clean. And me and my sister deep cleaned the bathroom. That makes me feel good. I'm about to go clean my cat's room. I'm not gonna film any of that because gross. I'm going to be sweeping and wiping and bacteria, what's that called? Can you tell it's 11:30? It's late. I haven't gotten to this. Disinfecting. Thank you. I haven't gotten to this because I've been doing other things, but I really want to do it today, so I'm just gonna do it before I go to sleep. Also, I'm well aware that this is ridiculous, but I am considering taking my desktop with me and packing my desktop in my luggage, because I'm just done, man. I want a computer. My laptop isn't working. My iPad is gonna be too unadvanced to be able to edit these videos, and I have everything on my desktop already. Like, it would be so easy. That's what I've been editing on this whole time. I wouldn't have to change anything. I just have to transport it. So I checked to see if it would fit in my luggage, and it can. This is ridiculous. I know it. I know it's overkill, but you guys know. You guys have been with me through my computer drama, so you know how much I've been trying to find out every way to get this to happen. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. I know. Like, I'm whatever, but that would really solve all of my problems. So I'm actually considering just getting a bunch of bubble wrap, wrapping it up, maybe stuffing some of my clothes in there as well to fill up the space, because I know those luggage handlers at the airport don't care about your luggage. So it's ridiculous. But I seriously, I like really want this to happen. So that's a fun, cute little update for you. But yeah, I really want this to happen. So that would be fantastic. Anyway, now I'm going to go clean my cat's room, and then we'll see if I do anything after that. It's late, so probably not, but I'll let you know. All right, just finished cleaning my cat's room. He was very happy about that, very grateful. Literally, I haven't cleaned it in, I don't know, 2 years, and it took me 15 minutes. I will learn nothing from this. But I was thinking I should detach the stand from the iMac, and I looked it up, and you literally can't. All iMac models after 2011 don't have a detachable stand. I'm like, Apple, why? And it's apparently because they didn't have enough room in the packaging. I'm like, that's such a stupid reason for everyone's inconvenience. I really don't like Apple. I don't like them. They've made us so dependent on them, and yet their products just aren't practical. So that's annoying. I will still be able to pack it. It's just more concerning to not be able to detach that already in a safe manner. I'm afraid it'll break. I'll just put an obscene amount of bubble wrap and clothing around it to cushion it because I do not trust the stupid luggage handlers at the airport. They're always so, I'm like watching them out the window throwing people's luggage onto the plane, and I'm just like, there could be like their grandmother's urn in there or something. Isn't that right, Shadow? Yeah, that's right. He's amidst all of my packing supplements. Look at how cute he is. But I'm honestly still liking the idea of this anyway. Not ideal that you can't detach the stand, but it still feels transportable. And if I need to pay $50 for another carry-on, honestly, I like that better than my parents shipping my laptop to me once it's repaired, because that will take probably hundreds of dollars, not to mention the repair itself will take another couple $100s. So I'm liking this idea more, even if it means that I need another carry-on. Again, I know it's obnoxious, but I'm still willing to do it. The things I go through for you guys. No, but like I am really dedicated to the idea of still posting videos while I'm there. So I think that's all for me today. I'm very happy because I finished my paint by number today. I'm very happy about that because it was just another goal of mine that wasn't necessary, but I still wanted to do. We're also almost done with the show that we're watching, me and my family, and we're trying to finish it before I leave because my family loves watching shows together, and so we gotta finish that up before I leave. So we're almost done with it. So there's a lot of goals that are coming really close to being met. Very satisfying. I'm glad I'm here to tell you guys about that, because who else would I celebrate with, right? Check it out, guys. It's bubble wrapped. I still find it kind of ridiculous that I'm doing this, but I take comfort in the fact that I did try like everything. So this is finally what we're going with. Just bought some bubble wrap and wrapped it up. Now it feels pretty secure. I did like double bubble wrap because I do not trust those luggage handlers. Like I said, they treat it like they're supposed to throw them around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's a family thing taking up the rest of my evening, but once I come back from that, I'm probably going to start with clothes. I did a load of laundry today, and I want to start packing the clothes around this for just extra padding. You can't be too careful. And I told my sister how to take care of my cat, the little details of that. So he's all good to go. I'm gonna miss him, but he's good for now. All right, just crammed a bunch of clothing in between the cracks a little bit. So that's all done. I didn't do as much as I wanted to because the storage on my iPhone ran out, so I spent a lot of time going through my photos and deleting a lot of videos and stuff like that. There were a lot that I could have deleted anyway a long time ago and I forgot, so that's kind of nice. So that freed up some space. I want to do that some more. I didn't do that very in depth. That's kind of time consuming, so now that I freed up some, I feel like, okay, now I can focus on other things. So tomorrow is going to be the big packing day because it is the last day. My last day here. My cat is really clingy right now. He's like, why aren't you paying attention to me? Because I have other things to do. My life doesn't revolve around you. I know it's shocking. I'm gonna miss him. He's gonna miss me. Very sad. But tomorrow is gonna be the big packing day. I have a lot of my stuff laid out here. It's kind of messy. So it'll be nice to have that cleared away, and then my room is gonna be pretty clean after that. So yay. It is the last day. Oh man, it's getting so real. My heart is working in overdrive because throughout the week I've had random moments where my heart just beats out of my chest like, oh my gosh, this is happening, and today that's just nonstop. So that's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, today is just gonna be a lot of prep. First order of business is to strip my bed and wash the sheets. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that so that load can be going while I actually shove all my stuff in the bags. So clothing first, or maybe I don't know, I'll figure it out because I have a few big things like my tripod and stuff that need to fit in first, so maybe I should do that and then fit all the clothing around it. But yeah, we'll see. I have so much to pack. All right, here's my current dilemma. So I have four paint by numbers that I haven't done yet that I've bought, and I want to take one with me, and I don't know which one because they're all so pretty. First, you can't see it super well because there's paintbrushes, but it's like a girl on a boat with like blue sky, blue water. It's very blue. And then there's this one that's like a big rose with droplets on it and stuff. It's very gothic vibes. And then there's this one that has like a ballroom and a bunch of people with dresses and stuff. And I would be like totally leaning towards this one, except there's something weird going on with this girl's dress. It's like green and yellow and blue. I'm like, what's going on with that? And then where's the other one? And then there's this one that's like a scene, bookshelves and a window and stuff like that, and it looks nice. I just don't know if I want that one to be the one that I take to Korea. I'm honestly leaning towards the rose. The rose or the girl in the water. Those are kind of the ones that I'm leaning towards. Such a dilemma, I know. Like, My life sucks right now. It would be really cool if I could take both, but I kind of want to conserve space. I'm really gonna try to keep it down to 2 checked bags. If I had to add on a carry-on, that would kind of suck. So I kind of want to keep it this way. But as of now, yeah, these are the 2 that I'm leaning towards. Maybe I'll do the rose because it's more colorfully dynamic and diverse. Okay, that's my tentative choice, the rose. These things are very important to me. So guys, I just got a brand new Bible and look at how beautiful it is. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. The other one that I've had for, has it been 10 years now? Probably 10 years. And so I was writing in it when I was 10. So it's all marked up and I wanted a new one to make new notes. So it's so beautiful. I love it. Wow, guys, I did not think we would get to this place, but we are pretty much packed. Don't mind the super full garbage. And we are like really near the end, if not at the end. I don't know what else to pack. There's a lot of room left in the luggage. Maybe I should use it for another paint by number. No, I'm just kidding. I'll find something else that will be more useful. I just don't know what that is yet. I'll sit on it. I do still need to put in my like makeup and toiletry bag. It's just not that big, and so I'm not expecting it to take up like the rest of the space that I have because I still have a good amount. But I think I'll keep it here, and then tomorrow morning, in the wee hours of the morning, I will take another look at it. But this feels pretty final, pretty crazy that we are almost there. I've also been packing my backpack and stuffing stuff in there that I don't feel the need to pack in the carry-on. In the freaking checked, that's what I mean. I also need to think about like the outlets and stuff. So I have adapters, cables, lots of cables. I have a lot of stuff that has like the USB-C port that they need to be charged with, like my iPad, my e-reader, my little handheld fan that I have. Yeah, just like a lot of things need that. So I brought just a lot of mini cables just in case, because I kind of lost track of the amount of things that need that cable. Oh, here's another one. Oh, can't forget that. Silly me. See, this is why it's good to just, you know, give everything a once over, because you probably forgot a lot of things. But yeah, I have like my everyday toiletries left, my hairbrush, my toothbrush, like a lot of those things left to pack. I'm gonna leave the room for that. But tonight is going to be my father's birthday celebration. His birthday is until next week. It's the 21st and today's the, yeah, so however many days. Oh, it's next Sunday. Okay, so his birthday is on the 21st, and so we're gonna celebrate it today because it's the last day that I'm here. So it's gonna be a family night, so that's why I wanted to get all the packing done before that, and I'm pretty happy with it. There's probably other things. I want to do another trash check. There's probably a lot of trash left that I need to pick up, but other than that, we're pretty much done. I'm still debating on whether or not I should film a separate video for like the actual traveling process, and I think I will. So that means that this is kind of the end of today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. There was a lot of drama about what I was going to pack and how I was going to pack it and all that stuff, which is what I expected, and so it's good that I thought to log all of that. But I'm so happy with the amount that I got done with building the bookshelf and buying different things. I'm glad that it all came together, kinda. I still would have liked to take along my laptop, but things still worked out. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my travel vlog. See ya!